Alright, let's see if I can remember which one this is. I shouldn't make this a thing that I do like in every single sublevel I take, but you know. Oh boy, this is that one. Yep. This is definitely that one. Okay, so watch your treasure gauge as soon as you start this sublevel. You're gonna notice it's going full berserker mode. Like, it's going crazy. Like, it cannot... Like, it's blinking... It's flashing purple, and like it's going out of control. Like, we can't use it. It's unusable right now. And that is because of a new enemy we're gonna be introduced to. And I feel really bad right now, because I don't remember this guy's name. I wish I did, but the next time we'll encounter him, I'll make sure to mark down what his name is. But yeah, for now I'm kind of stumped at the moment, but I do know that this guy will basically mess with your, like, his I don't know what it is with this guy, like how he works, but somehow he actually manipulates and like just basically makes your treasure gauge go out of control for as long as he is alive. So you have to kill him in order to gain full access to your treasure gauge. So we're going to focus on that first things first. But one thing that's also going to be happening throughout this sublevel is that you're going to have dwarf bulborbs randomly dropping down on you. And keep that in mind, because one of these dwarf bulborbs has one of your treasures. And actually, I'm wrong. I just remembered I'm not. This is not that sublevel actually. But there will be wait. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not wrong. Because I think there's actually two cases where that happens. I could be wrong, but actually, yeah. Okay, so let's just take care of this guy real quick so we can get our treasure gauge back. So the main weakness of this guy is surprise, surprise, purple Pikmin. Like literally. Not only will he be unable to escape if you throw purple Pikmin on him, but he's like literally just gonna... Oh god! I had to do that. I had to do that one time, because that was just... I did not see that coming, so I had to do that. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so yes, I was right. This is one of those cases where small enemy carries big treasure. It doesn't make any sense, but just roll with it. That's all you can do, basically. And we're gonna have to kill this guy because he's kind of in the way, so... Okay, so, and that's basically it for this dungeon. I mean, oh my god. I shouldn't care like I said I was going to, but I can't help it. Oh, man. Alright. So, we got our treasures back. It's very nice. Oh, quit yawning, man. Oh, okay, so here's our Emperor Whistle, and I basically just confirmed that we are going to complete the depth in this dungeon, which is pretty sweet. It's actually pretty cool that not only are we, that at the same time as completing the Awakening Wood, we're going to be completing the depth, so that's pretty cool, actually. And we just did it! We just surpassed 10,000, y'all. 10,000 Pokos is now ours, and we are no longer in depth, which is pretty awesome. But it's not going to activate, you know, the cutscene. And it's not going to activate what happens until like you actually leave the dungeon. So for that, we're not going to worry about that actually until we're done with this dungeon. Thankfully, because I'm actually really glad they don't actually interrupt the dungeon to do that. Because that'd be very annoying if that did happen, but it's not the case, thankfully. So here we go, guys. Next sublevel. And we're actually getting pretty close to the end here. I think I know the last... I think there's only 2 sublevels left in it. And if they are, then I know exactly what they are. I'm pretty sure I'm correct here, I think. I'm pretty sure I know this one. This is the other sublevel where you're going to need a lot of blue Pikmin. Yes, it is. Oh boy, am I going to be so thankful I brought a lot of blues with me. Thanks to this sublevel here. Okay, so... we got a Queen Candy Baba in case you are a little low on blues. And there's also a blue Candy Papa as well. And have we used those yet? I don't think we have, so I should probably... I don't know if we got that in the Picklepedia yet, so I should probably do that while we're on this sublevel, but yeah. We'll take care of that later, but for now we got some poison in this sublevel, so make sure you brought whites with you. And other than that, be prepared to fight more burrowing Snagrets. Yep, I just spoiled that. we're going to be fighting burrowing Snagrets again on this sublevel. So, once again, more hammering in of the theme of this level. So, and I believe actually we might be running into one of those burrowing Snagrets on this in this particular room right here. Let's just check real quick. Yep, just as I thought. This is that room. And this is actually pretty weird because they actually put these clovers behind these poison generators. I have no idea why they do this. Like, I really have no idea why they put plants behind poison generators, but they just did for some reason. So, if you ever want to access these plants for whatever reason, you can get your whites to take care of that for you. But that's not what we came here for. What we need to do is we need to get our purples and take care of this burrowing Snagret. Come out here, chicken, 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 chicken. I can't even call chickens right now. That's how tired I am right now. Well, not tired, but just sleep deprived, I guess. And not only that, but again, that guy's back. So, yep, your treasure gauge is going to be going berserker again on the sublevel until you take care of him. And chances are it's going to be a little longer than the last one because he's kind of... I don't even know where he is, actually, so we'll just have to figure that out as we go along, but... Yeah, that Snagret did not have a treasure, but nonetheless, we'll still be carrying it back to base anyways, just to, you know, get the Pokos. You never heard 7 extra Pokos, even though we're actually beyond the point where that even matters anymore, so... Yeah, it doesn't really matter anymore if you get any more Pokos after this point, so... There we go. And there's our guy over there, so... Should I go there first, or should I... Yeah, here's that other Snagret. And I think also this dwarf bulbor that just fell from the ceiling, I think this guy also has a treasure too. So this is that other case where that happens, so... And I think we're going to go take care of that first, actually, come to think of it. So, anyways, while I'm taking care of this, I'd just like to explain why I went on a week-long hiatus, because it's actually kind of... I'm not going to go too deep into it. I'm just going to say that a lot of stuff came up. Like, something... And, like, there was already a lot of stuff, like, it was actually midway during this, well, not really midway, but, like, early on into this hiatus that something else happened. Like, this hiatus wouldn't have been as long as it was if it weren't for the, other thing that happened. Like, this is just something that came to my attention that kind of made me really sad and depressed and also angry at the same time. And, like, I'm not gonna go anywhere else since that, so but yeah, just stuff like that is just something I don't really like to talk about, you know, because it's really personal. It's not something I do get personal, like fairly personal in my daily vlog, but not to the point where I'd even talk about, you know, what happened. So let's just say that a lot of personal stuff came up that was not, you know, really good to happen came up, so I can't even like speak the right words apparently. So, but yeah, you guys know what I mean, so I don't need to go very much into that stuff. Okay, so without further delay, let's get our next treasures. This one happens to be triple sugar threat. Yeah. that treasure pretty much speaks for itself, actually. Stupendous lens. Yeah, I won't argue with that. Okay, so real quick, we're going to, in case I haven't gotten this in the Picklepedia, yeah, I just want to do this real quick, just make sure. I'm going to activate the Candy Pop Bud just to get it into the Picklepedia entry. And there we go, we'll get our blue Pikmin back, and in the process we turn into Elite, but that doesn't really matter, because we got Nectar everywhere on the sublevel, at least I think we do. But if we don't, we got more on the next sublevel, which is the final sublevel, which is where we're going to encounter a pretty difficult boss, and all that other jazz. It's... Okay. So with our 35 blues, we're going to take down this wall, and this treasure right here is the main reason why I recommend having over 20 blues on this sublevel, because this treasure takes 20 at the very least. So if you bring only 20 blue Pikmin like I normally would to this dungeon, and you lose any of them, you're not going to be able to get this treasure back to base. Especially if it's, you know, if it's blocked by a body of water to gain back to base, which it is in this case. So there's very few cases where it isn't, so you need to be fully aware of that. But other than that, I believe that's the only other treasure on this sublevel, so I think after this we're actually ready to move on to the final one. Aside from that guy... Oh! And another ivory candy pop bud. And you know what? Since we're not going to need blues anymore after this, I'm going to use them to get those 5 other whites. So sorry, blue fans, including myself, but it's for the best. It's for the very best. In fact, it is so much for the very best. I'm going to use yellows instead, because I can't bear to part with my blues. I seriously can't. Like I said, I seriously can't bear to part my blues, okay? I love them that much. Oh, whoa, I was wrong, there's one more treasure left. Crap! I feel like such an idiot right now. Okay, so you may notice that this guy actually has something a lot like your whistle. Like, he makes that same, shape, like his whistle basically looks a lot like yours. And that's actually, the reason why that's important is because he can actually call your Pikmin to him. If he does that, do not worry, they're not going to turn against you. But basically what's going to happen is they're going to be mesmerized by his whistle, and they're going to follow him, and he'll basically temporarily be their leader until he jumps out of bounds. That's basically what he does, is he jumps out of bounds. It's his thing. So, as long as he does that, you need to be, like, just keep your Pikmin out of his whistle range. But other than that, he's not that bad. And I should be bringing blues over here so they can get that treasure. In fact, I'm going to do that right now, real quick. You only need 1 blue Pikmin to carry this treasure. It's as light as it looks, literally, so... Just pick up that clover leaf and get your other Pikmin to take care of the thing before he calls your Pikmin that's carrying the treasure back to the ship. Is he going to do that? Is he going to do that? Nope, he's not. Okay, thank God. Alright, let's get our purples out and take care of this guy so we can stop having our treasure gauge messed around with. There we go. And he's dead. At the very same time, we get our treasure back to ship. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Science project. That treasure speaks for itself. It seriously does. Okay, anyways, without further ado, y'all, it is time for the final sublevel of Snagret Hole. And I'm just warning you right now, get your purples ready for this fight because it's going to be quite a doozy. Even I, an experienced player of this game, struggle with this battle. Even with purples, you will struggle with this battle a little bit.